Welcome back to Anything Outdoors with Steve. Today is my best freeze dryer tip for you. These are the Long Fight made in China silicone mats. They're designed for baking goods. This is the extra large 16 by 20 size. I bought it on Amazon. They're very inexpensive and they work out perfect. I have to apologize for the rudimentary video. I was not expecting this to work at all, and I was thinking, okay, this is going to be at least a film for catastrophic failure. They worked out so much better than I ever thought they would. And so here's the video tip for you. What I have here is an idea I came up with for liquids from now on. This just so happens to be eggs. And I've got silicone mats that are designed for baking. I've cut them up into strips larger than the tray. They overhang quite a bit actually. The idea being, once the dry goods are on this, I should be able to roll it up and dump it into the freeze dryer bag as it sits. Whether or not this will work, I have no idea. We will find out very soon. This one I accidentally put upside down. The glossy side is supposed to go down on the countertop to help it stick when you're rolling goods out. And this matte surface is what you roll on for making doughs or bread or anything like that. I think it looks good. Let's see how it works. Alright, I've got the medium-sized bags here. They are quite a bit smaller and harder to work with. So if I can ideally roll the end of this silicone mat into the bag, let's get these back out of the way since I just blocked your view. So if I can roll this, oh yeah, see, I can actually crush any liquids. This actually might work out pretty well. You can crush the liquids into a powder. And this is where a second hand comes in. Initially, I was thinking of cutting these down to match the tray size, but I think keeping them large like this, I should have probably pulverized a little more just to have it flow through easier because I've got the chunks kind of blocking. I should hold it over the tray in case of catastrophic failures. This ends up being a lot easier than scraping the tray, that's for sure. So from now on, all my liquids are going to be on these silicone mats. This is working a lot better than I imagined. As you can see there, there's just a little fine powder left. I can rub it together, get that down, fold this up as I go. This whole mat will go right in the dishwasher. Nice and easy. There's a little powder I can scrape off. Not going to worry about it. The bag is full. this worked out pretty well. All right, so I'm going to fill up the other 3 bags, and we're going to purge them with nitrogen, throw in oxygen absorbers. I think this was a win. So again, these are silicone baking mats. I just cut them down to quarter-sized strips. This was 1 large baking mat, or actually I think it was 2 separate baking mats. Let me see here. Yeah, 2 separate baking mats. These are the large-sized. You can get them on Amazon, silicone baking mats. So they can hold up to the heat just fine. Now I can just roll the mat in on itself, crush this up. I'm not even handling the food anymore, so I don't have to worry about wearing the gloves. Not bad. That's it. And then create my own funnel with it. Oh, 2 pieces left. Almost. There we go. That's really easy. Talk about a time saver. Especially with these smaller bags, trying to get a scoop or a ladle or something so I'm not handling the food. That is awesome. I'd call this a win. So again, 2 silicone baking mats. I just cut them in half, and they oversized fit the tray, as you can tell. And I just roll it over the end when I slide it into the freeze dryer. And of course you're fighting this lip, so it tends to want to curl up on you like this. But it doesn't trap the moisture from escaping. That's perfect. All right, thanks for joining. Tip of the day. Ignore all this junk. This is also our soda shelf, and it's my nitrogen tank shelf. So I've got this Mylar bag zipped up except for right in the middle. So I leave just a little spot in the middle for the tube, and I've got the reducer valve there to keep it from just blasting this thing open. So I can go ahead and run a low pressure into the bag, purge as much of the air out of this as possible. There we go. And as soon as I pull the tube out, I can pinch it shut. And since it's a zipper pouch, it'll stay sealed like that until I'm ready to impulse seal it, which is next. The tank itself is, I think it was about 80 bucks. Flow valves, they're maybe about $50 or $60. This is a tube I already had, and it cost, I think, about $15 to refill the tank. So it's not horribly expensive, but it's a good way to preserve the food for a long time. This is the Mylar pouch sealer from Harvest Right, and I will show you how I seal these up. I'm just going right above the tear line. I've got it set just above 6 on the level, and it automatically turns off. I hold it for another 5 seconds, and right here you should be able to peel it open and open the pouch. So I'm just above that line there. If for some reason you're too low, you can just cut it open with some scissors or a knife. And so I'm showing that it's sealed up right there. I'm going to also seal up right at the top edge, so it's got a nice long seal since it's going for extra shelf life here. So I'm going just above, turned off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I hold it on much longer than that, it'll actually start melting to this rail here. All right, there we go. Well, thank you for joining us. Be sure to hit that like button and come back for future videos.